Yo, what is going on, everybody? Is your boy Ans Armstrong back again here with another Market Monday. We got a big one today, a lot of market stuff to talk about, a lot of ways to make stubs coming up here in the near future. We got plenty of opportunities to talk about in today's episode. So let's dive in. Let's see what the market's going to be looking like this week and some investment opportunities that we have out there in Diamond Dynasty. So the first thing I want to do is look at one of the cards that we ended up investing in last week. Again, we talked about investing based off that Conquest map. There was a Home Run Derby set 2 pack in that Conquest. And let's pull up Tino Martinez's marketplace here. And as we can see, you can see he dropped from about 20K buy now price down to around that 8K buy now, but his sell now price, you're able to pick them up and get in orders. I was picking up orders for around 5,500 to 6K, around that price range. As we can see, started to go up and then dropped again when those Babe Ruth moments dropped, as that kind of caused the entire market to crash. But as you can see now, again, we were talking about we were buying them around 5,500, 6K, 6.5K. We go into his marketplace now, he's selling for 10,200. He's gonna keep going up. I'm going ahead and selling some of mine right now, but that is a huge return on that investment. That's easy money there, looking at 2.5, 3K per card. That is big time investment, big time payoffs there if you're able to get in on these cards at a good price. Same with the prospect set 1 guys, able to pick up some of those mid-round guys for 55. Selling them today for around 9K. Pretty similar situation. Really good profit, really good return on those cards there. We're gonna have a lot of similar opportunities coming up this week. So I hope you all were able to go in and take advantage of that. I picked up about 10 of each of those base Home Run Derby set 2 guys. I picked up 30 of each of the base prospects from set 1 and about 5 each of the mid-tier guys from set 1 as well, along with the Players League guys. I was picking up those Players League semifinals guys for around 6,500. I'm going through and liquidating some stuff today just so I have some subs to work with through the rest of the week to get a couple more player update investments and to make sure everything goes through and sells prior to this upcoming Friday. The smart play, or the highest they'll be, if you only have a couple to sell, I'd probably wait until Wednesday, Thursday. The market will be a little bit higher then. I can see players guys getting up to 10, 12K by that point. I'm gonna go ahead and offload mine at 9K just so I take my 2 to 3K profit per card. Again, I was picking those up around 6,500. So I'm offloading what I got now. Gonna build up some subs headed into Friday with the player program, or with the inning program, and so I can take advantage of all that there. And I have some more roster update kind of guys I want to throw out some subs on as well. So it's just a matter of me wanting to have some subs to work with right now in this moment, as opposed to sitting on maybe making another 1,000, 2,000 subs per card, which, you know, depending on your situation, definitely worth it to sit on those guys. I don't envision any drops coming in the next couple days until, of course, we reach the 7th inning program. Once that 7th inning program hits, yeah, we're gonna have a big market crash. As always with the content releases, there's a market crash, and as always with the Conquest maps, there's a market crash. So again, just like we did last Tuesday with the player program, we followed along with that. You should be sitting pretty, making a lot of subs right now just a week later. We're gonna have the same thing that we're gonna be doing. We're gonna go through and based off the packs that are in that map, we're gonna go through and spend our subs and invest. And if you notice right here, it says 8/14. I'm covering that up. And it says 7th inning program Friday, 3 new bosses, but most importantly, it says something's in the water. Could that be a hint at a boss? Possibly. Or could it be a hint at the return of the shark map?
Shark bait!
Now, if y'all don't know about the shark map, last year, the shark map was the first Conquest map we ever had that gave us different packs besides just standard packs. It was the first one that put in specialty packs. And now, honestly, comparatively speaking to what the Conquest maps we have now, it's on par or maybe even a little bit worse than some of the maps we have now. But I think it's not necessarily about what the shark map had in it. It's about what it represented, which was a big step up in content and free content given out from the Conquest map. So we could be seeing a situation where this next Conquest map for the 7th inning program is drastically more chock full of goodies and packs and all sorts of fun stuff than we've had in the past maps. And it sets a new precedent for what we expect from Conquest maps. So we could be getting Home Run Derby set 1 and 2, Duck Pack, Beach Pack, you name it, they could throw it out in their prospect set 1, 2, and 3, headliner bundles, ball-in bundles, standard packs, 5 standard, 10 standards, whatever. I think we could have a huge Conquest map come Friday. And if we do, the market is gonna absolutely tank. So even if you're not investing in anything, if you have cars to sell that aren't live series guys you're investing in from gold to diamond or whatnot, sell off those guys before this Friday, because I'm expecting a huge market crash. Now, of course, on the flip side, there's going to be a lot of investment opportunities as well. If they give us those home run derby packs, we saw just what they happened with them last week, where those base guys in the set 2 were down to 55, 6, 6,500. You're able to pick those up, sell them at 10K, probably 12, 13K by the time Friday rolls around. So we get those guys again. If we get the prospect set packs, I believe set 2 base prospects, just the base round, are selling for like 30K right now. So I expect we're probably going to get one of those, drive those prices down. You can pick, you know, if you're able to pick those guys up for 5K, or that mid round for 5.5, 6K. Same can be said for a potential players league. Obviously, duck on the pond is always a good one as well, because those duck on the pond packs, even the base round, those guys are going to hold their value, as there's quite a bit of them, and they're needed for Trout collections. Those are all needed cards there. So your Kingmans and your Fernando Rodneys, your El Duque, guys like that, that's another situation. You pick those cards up for 5K potentially come Friday, you're gonna be able to go resell them for 10, 12K later on the week. They could even throw us in a beach ball pack. We have the new beach ball packs. Those were in the shop this week. Heck, maybe they go crazy and throw us in a beach ball pack. The sky is the limit. There are tons of opportunities for investment on Friday with the 7th inning program. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm going to be spitting out a lot of stubs as well. I already have my 3 bosses as well, so I have my voucher locked in. Let's take a quick second, talk about the voucher real quick, and then we have one more quick little sneaky little investment play I'm looking at for this week. So we're looking at the voucher right now. The bosses are sitting around 90K each right now, so if you have none of them, you're looking at 270K on your 25K for the voucher. So about 250K in total cost to get these cards and get the 7th inning voucher. Just like the 6th inning, honestly, for 95% of the people, that is not going to be worth it. One thing to think about though, and this is kind of one of those big brain potential moments, if you're still going for Mike Trout and you're needing 6 series and awards, guys, one thing you can do: buy Rollins, buy Maddox, buy Musial, pick up the voucher, lock them in. You're making good progress towards the Mike Trout collection, and then come Friday, you grind out the new program as quickly as possible, start to finish. You should be able to get at least 200 to 250K back for your 7th inning boss, whoever you end up selling. If they're incredible cards, they could be holding out 300, 350K for quite a while. And then you basically get a situation where you've gotten 2 6 series and 1 award cards for your Mike Trout collection, and you've gotten those for free because you made your money back from the 7th inning boss that you spent on getting this voucher. So that's something to consider. But from a pure stub making standpoint, not necessarily worth it. Again, as always, we'll be grinding it out live on Twitch. Link down in the description below. We are always one of the first people to complete these inning programs. I see no difference happening with this one. I'm excited for it. I love inning programs. My favorite times of the year. I love them all. We'll grind it out 0 to 300 stars. Have a big pack opening after. Again, that'll all be live on Twitch. Link down in the description below there. Now, one more thing I forgot to mention is that the stub sale is ending today. So if you want to go on and buy some stubs, that is today. But in terms of how that affects the market, honestly, at this point, it's probably not going to have too much impact on the market, but we could see a little dip in those high live series diamonds as less people are buying stubs, a little bit of a deflation in overall stubs available. So we see those drop a little bit, especially heading into Friday. So again, another situation where come Friday with the new conquest, with the new program, we could see cards dropping exponentially more than they normally would, especially without that sub sale kind of holding up the market just a little bit. But until we wrap this video up, I want to give you one more special little sneaky investment I'm looking at right now. So as we're looking here, we're on the free agent screen. I was saying, that's what are we doing to free agents? They don't have any value. That's the whole point that we're looking at. SDS did a little something funky with the free agents this time. And as you can see here, Ozzy Albies was sent to the 10-day DL. He's only on the 10-day DL. He's going to be back up. He had a bruised right wrist, which is part of the reason why he's been struggling so much this year. He's only batting, I believe, 150 or so. And at one point, he even hit lefty against another lefty, even though he's a switch hitter, because his wrist was bothering him so much. So he's in a major slump. But generally speaking, Ozzy Albies is a guy who sells for 2.5K. right? But if we go and look at his market right now, as he's been moved to the free agents, again, I'm not sure why. I'm assuming it has something to do with the taxi squad this year, with the expanded rosters, and how SDS, you only have 40 spots to collect. As you can see here, you only have 40 Giants, there's 40 Padres, there's 40 Dodgers, there's only 40 spots to collect on every team. I'm guessing they had to move Ozzy to put on whoever was called up from the Braves. But here's the interesting thing: when we go and look at his market, he's essentially selling for quick sell value right now. Ozzy Albies at 1,081 stubs is really cheap. When we go and we take a look at his marketplace trends, you can see right behind me, he's selling for pretty consistently around that 2,500 to 3K buy now price pretty consistently. And then the day he moves to free agency, he drops down to around that quick sell value. So what does that mean? If you go in, pick up a ton of Ozzy at quicks, or this 1,081, 1,100 subs, however much it may be, well, in a couple days, I'm not sure exactly, he looks like he's around 5, maybe a week away, maybe a little bit less from getting back onto the team. His price is going to go from 1,400, 1,000 sell now, back up to maybe not quite as high, but if it goes up back up to 2,000, 1,500, or 2,500, 2K, maybe he gets back up to his normal price of 3K, or maybe he comes out the gates hot, starts batting really well, and people start investing in him. You see his price go up to 35, 4K. I think this is a great pickup right here. I actually haven't bought any. I literally just was looking around and saw this right when we started recording this video. I'm gonna go through and place in a lot of orders on Ozzy Albies. I think it's a pretty risk-free investment. Even with this slow start, SDS hadn't really been downgrading anyone so far, so I don't see him going down to silver anytime soon. And he's a good young player. I think he's gonna turn around, figure it out before too long, and get back hot again. So I'm gonna be picking up some Ozzy Albies at 1,000 subs at quick sell value, holding on to him until he gets back onto the Braves roster. And then at that point, 1, he's playing again, so people maybe start investing in him. 2, he's back on that collection page, so if anyone's trying to complete the Braves collection, they're going to be picking up Ozzy Albies. And then 3, people who are trying to do exchanges for team affinity or whatever are going to be going on and picking up an 83 gold. Ozzy Albies is then able to be used for exchanges, as he's not able to right now. So I see a lot of potential of his value going up. I'm gonna be investing some. I think it's a sneaky little investment. No guarantees with this one, a little bit riskier, but I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. I'm definitely going to be throwing in some subs on this one. So that does do it for today's video. Again, the big thing we're looking at is the 7th inning program coming up with the new conquest map. Something's in the water. We could have an incredible conquest map. A lot of ways to make subs there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this new series, this Market Monday series that we're going to be doing, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We've zoomed past 5K. We're up to about 8K subscribers due to being the featured gaming creator of the week on YouTube. What an insane honor that has been. The views and support over the last couple of days have been insane. I appreciate all of you who have been around this channel from the start. I hope to continue to give y'all more advice and tips, help y'all make more subs, get all the cards you want. So as always, again, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comment section below how many subs did you make off of Lax Sweet's conquest maps. Did you throw any investments? What kind of return are you seeing from those home run derby guys, those player league guys, those prospect guys? I'm seeing a pretty solid return, as Garrett Anderson sells right there. What kind of returns are y'all looking at, and what are y'all thinking about for the 7th inning program? Until next time though, I'll catch y'all around.